Some of the barriers were that people just didn't understand him. People didn't understand his struggle. They never heard, a lot of people at our school never even heard of Asperger's. But a lot of students, a lot of his peers didn't know what Asperger's was. His biggest barrier was the fact that nobody knew what was going on.
I was classified as emotionally disturbed, and while they do a great job of pasting labels on you, you can expect a poor job when it comes down to educating teachers, staff, principals, and school officials on how to meet the needs of children who are placed in the special ed program.
Certain kids, teachers not treating me like an outcast where they have to be by me and help me with all the tests and all that. Because I was smart, it's just when that happened, kids knew that something was wrong with me. And that antagonized the bullies and me overloading my mouth, me getting in trouble, and them constantly hovering over me. And that started the backlash of them coming to my class and sit with me. That caused more problems, me being more of an outcast, not having that many friends. And then that's when they put me into that small group in the back class. That helped me a lot because I didn't have to worry about anybody else judging me.
If a lot of people, understood disabilities and understood that people with disabilities are just people, they're individuals, they're not different from anyone else.
What I'm trying to say is special education is just a word, but I believe it is a derogatory in nature. At least I feel this way. What do I feel when someone tells me I'm special ed? I feel fear, shame, hatred, and anger.
Most people, when they find out that you're either CPS or you have all these different things, they judge you more or less. And some of the people, they'll judge you in positive ways and negative ways. Some people are like, well, I don't want to hang out with him because if he snaps, then, there's nothing we can do. And then there are people who basically are around you for sympathy, really. So I kind of try to stay away from all that, having people know a lot of things around me. Like, I create a border. That way I have an equal and fair opportunity to get to know people, and then maybe one day whenever I'm close enough to them, then that's when I decide, to tell them.
And I think that's the hardest part about being a parent is the judgment that comes along. Because our kids, they present what the normal is for society, and then you get to know them and those norms kind of go away. But, when we walk into a store and our kids act out because something doesn't feel right or, there's something that they need at that moment, it's not because we're bad parents and it's not because they're bad kids, but that's the judgment that we get.
Like people with Asperger's, you have to give them ideas because they don't always think of that. They think, oh, I'm not talented, I'm stupid, I'm retarded. That's the stereotype that they're being taught, but they're not actually stupid. They're just a little bit out of the ordinary. But aren't we all a little bit weird? If you're not weird, you're not normal. And if you're normal, you're weird.